What up, YouTube? Good morning. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. So, good morning. First of all, hope everyone had a nice sleep and got some meaningful sleep and is well rested and energized. Hope everyone has a wonderful day and that everyone's been taking care of themselves and enjoying their lives. You feel me? This video is just basically a free form video. I'm just on here just freestyling, basically talking. I didn't even put this together. This is just basically on my heart and on my brain. So once again, please like, share, subscribe, comment, and also hit that notification bell so that you'll be able to bump into these topics when I come in, right? So you'll be able to get it first. You know what I mean? I appreciate all the love that I've been getting and receiving. Most definitely keep the love coming, and I'll keep these videos coming to create meaningful content. So, jumping right into it, ladies and gentlemen, reptilians, whoever's watching, man, I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just deep like that. I got a lot of stuff going on in my head as far as what's going on down here. You feel me? So yeah, I just wanted to come on here really basically and talk about the holidays and stuff like that and what they meant to me when I was a younger person to what they meant to me now. Don't get me wrong, people. When you're young, you have it in your heart. You really don't know any better. You're just going along with the flow, and you know what I'm saying. And of course, what kid is going to turn down things that are being brought for them so that they can occupy their mind and that they can have fun. But at the same time, it's like the whole glow of everything when you're a kid. I give or take about a few weeks, a month or two, you're like, you know what I'm saying? You get bored again. So it's basically, you know what I mean? It's kind of much when you're younger, it's an illusion, you know what I'm saying? It's a big illusion because you have this illusion where, you're gonna get all of this stuff and this fairy tale thing, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of a double-edged sword, you know what I'm saying? So when you're a kid and you're a child, you know what I'm saying, it builds up memories. You have all of these great times, and you can think about things your parents or people that got you that really stuck with you. That's the really good thing about it, you know what I'm saying? But the truth is, the truth behind it and the whole story behind it is really what I'm emphasizing on and really where I want to go with it, so you can get to see and understand where I'm coming from with it. So you get all these things, and not only that, coming from a place where we come as black folks, a lot of us, you know what I'm saying, a lot of us dealt with poverty. And when I say poverty, I mean that we didn't live in the best neighborhoods. We didn't live around the best people. We didn't really have a lot. I do recognize that, and I'm acknowledging that people, people of my kind, not just my kind, but people, they had to deal with struggles. You know what I'm saying? Our parents weren't millionaires, weren't wealthy, didn't know how to get to the system. You know what I'm saying? There were, not to say that there weren't a lot of black folks and stuff like that had money. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just acknowledging the fact that a lot of us did grow up poor, and a lot of us did you know live in poverty, and a lot of us still are living in poverty. You feel what I'm saying? Or poverty mindset. So back to the story about the holidays and all of this stuff. So um, you got that where you gain memories. As a kid, you're happy about all of the materialism things that you get. You know what I'm saying? You get to see family and this and that, and everyone's supposed to be happy and joyful and stuff like that. Well, on the other hand, for the people that didn't have it, especially the parents, it's always a time of the year as far as this Christmas thing goes, where a lot of people get burdened about not having money and worried. And this is a constant thing, and this thing comes around every year. So basically, there's been a system that's been put in place, And these people know, and it's basically a big ritual, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of energy that comes along with the holidays, especially a big holiday like Christmas, that people garnish and they harness, you know, people's energies and stuff like that. So basically, you know, as a parent, you come into this thing to where, oh, I got to get this, and I don't have enough money for this and enough money for that. And basically, by the time the new year comes in, it really drains you. You know what I'm saying? It leaves you depressed. It leaves you struggling into the new year where you're trying to catch up, and you don't even catch up during off that year. So by the time it comes all over again, you're worried about the same things. Listen to me, and listen to me clearly and closely. That's not it. That's definitely not it. I salute I salute people and parents for trying to satisfy and make their family happy and their children happy. That's all good because we all come from that, you know what I'm saying? But now it's like we're adults, you know what I'm saying? I'm not in any way telling you to not give your child anything, to not buy your child stuff and stuff like that. But it has to come to a point to where, you know what I'm saying, you have to come to your sentence and start teaching that this is not it, and this is really not how it's supposed to be. And this whole system was set up by people that knew that it would affect us like that. It's like a big money grab, you know what I'm saying? And the whole idea about it is just totally false and was never right. You know what I mean? So like I said, the idea of it when you're a child and is all good and it's all love, you know, you don't know any better. But as time goes on and you really see through reality and you see what's going on out here, you kind of ask yourself, man, like what are we really doing? Because like I said, it puts a burden on people that don't have any money. You know what I'm saying? They're already struggling right now just to put food on the table with all of this nonsense, and the government don't even want to give help in certain ways. Like they have a light switch where they can just cut shit on and cut shit off. That's not it either. You know what I'm saying? There's people out there that can't even help themselves. You know, you got older people, elderly people, and go check out my video on oh snap. You know what I'm saying? Check out that video and see what I got to say about that. But just to keep it moving, yeah. There's people out there that has heavy burdens. You know what I'm saying? That just can't put food on the table. That worry about bills and stuff like that, even medical stuff. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, why would you set up a system like that where, you know, make it difficult for people living in poverty to enjoy themselves? And every time that year comes around, it's always hard tripping, it's always worried, it's always desperateness, it's always deceit, it's always it's always depression and stuff like that. That's not cool, man. That is not it. So basically what I'm saying is that let's start looking at the big picture, man, and let's start changing the narrative on how these people have written this stuff and have given us these false doctrines, and has been deceitful since birth. You know what I'm saying? Let's change this. It's not gonna take just one person, and I know it's not, you know, everyone's not gonna be on board with it. But I can guarantee you, if you're a parent, you understand where I'm coming with it. You know what I'm saying? Every time it gets close to Christmas, you start wondering to yourself, do I have enough money to do this? Do I have enough money to do that? You know what I'm saying? Um, a little backdrop and backstory of the way I was brought up. So I was brought up in a single parent house. I was raised by my mother. My father was there as far as being in my life, and he always did what my mother asked, so I can't complain about that. But I grew up in a one parent household. Now, my mother was the type of mother, man. She gave me everything, and I'm grateful for that. And the Christmases was like no other, man. You know, people, the associates, families, you know, they would probably, knowing what I know now, I didn't know at the time, would be very jealous. You know what I'm saying? The way that she threw down and put down and went all out for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? It was just unbelievable. So I definitely know how it feels to be happy and to have stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And to see everyone's face light up, and then your parents, they get gratification of giving you these material things. You know what I'm saying? It was all love when I was a child. You know what I'm saying? But now that I'm older, I can see through it. You know what I'm saying? But also at the same time, I thank my mother for doing that, for always putting on show and always showing up. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I know the financial burden that it may carry. You know, it is very, very burdensome on your financial, man. You know, especially if you don't have a lot of money, whatever. So I say this to say that. I just hope that people can realize and understand that this system, it was set up just for a certain amount of people to gain that bag and just run with it and do it every time. And you know, it's basically fear based type of thing. You know what I mean? With that being said, please like, share, subscribe, tune into this video. This was a very, very important one. I would think. You know, because we have the holidays right around the corner, and there's only a few more days left to this year. I'm also wishing everybody a happy new year. May you be prosperous. May you be health. May your health be intact, and that you do have good health, wealth. That you gain more knowledge, and that you strive to be a better person in your higher self. You know, because that's where I'm at right now. I'm 44 years of age, and I'm just trying to elevate. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to move it along. There's only a certain amount of time that we're here. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to make a dent in my legacy. You feel me? So I'm up early, creating stuff, getting things ready. You know what I mean? Because I definitely have a job to do. God willingly, if I'm on this earth for another 40 years, I definitely will be grateful, you know, and I'm trying to get there by helping people learn and understand, by you know, just tuning in and listening to what I have to say, because I am definitely on that journey. I'm not perfect, and I'm nowhere where I need to be, but this is a good time for me, and it hasn't come too late. I'm just in time where I need to be, and yeah, so please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. Take care of yourself. I hope you guys are taking care of yourself. Be kind, be cool, stay out the way. Until then, you know, have a happy holiday, and I wish everyone a happy new year and a prosperous one. Peace.